All right, morning, and welcome to Qualifier 3. On comms with me today is the Solid Bones. Morning, welcome.
Morning. Good. Well, hello everybody. I've been on, I think, twice before, but it's good to see y'all again. I'm really excited to see some Season 3 action. Tudos, how are you feeling about the starting items?
Well, before we get to that, I just want to say, Solid Bones, you have just come back from EVO.
I did.
And you've probably seen some hype matches in your time. This match right here, we have GenericDude1 versus VerdantAsh. Now, you were just about to start talking about starting moves here. And when I first saw the 3 starting moves, I could not believe my eyes. I thought it was a meme. We're going to switch right now, and you will see exactly what I mean. Boom. We have double slam and orange start. I never thought I would see the day.
We were talking about this a little beforehand, and yes, this is literally an EVO Grand Finals match in terms of general hype. But this start doesn't do anything. It's they can't. They basically just have Tiny and Chunky in a dream.
I mean, it won't be a casino slam. We can say that.
At least they have it.
This is hilarious, but yeah, very interesting start. These moves aren't gonna help them like at all. Like even if you had caves level 1 for like the couple rooms you had oranges, you still need your instrument. So like, I'm throwing my arms up, being like, this isn't helpful.
Yeah, and I mean, even like if we're talking Tiny's stump check, which can have the orange only enemies, I think, right? That's still behind Grape and Mini Monkey and Sax. Like, it's just nothing off the cuff.
Yeah. Interesting race here. This is a late night race, 10 p.m. Eastern. We have people in the race room saying they are in EU doing this race at 4 a.m. So big shout out to Kilvaris for doing a 4 a.m. donk race. I guess the donk truly never stops. It is true morning over there.
That is the realest morning of all time.
And then our track, I just want to shout as well, Essen is our tracker, also EU. Big shout out to him waking up and doing this. Yeah.
Once again, big morning. Hope you have a big cup of coffee. It is 10 a.m. over here on the Jersey coast. I see we're going in and out of file select. I think we're going to be getting started here in just a little bit, correct?
I believe so. We are waiting on one more gamer.
One more gamer. You just said that before, and everyone said, you. Whoa, the banjo race with the raid. Us rare gamers must stick together. How's everyone doing? Are you ready for some Donkey Kong randomizer action?
I am.
I'm stoked. It's just fun. It is very funny that they're just starting with Red Slam, because last night I got slammed with the casino, and it was just, sometimes the butt just ain't good enough.
It sometimes isn't, but you know what? We're sitting here. We got a raid from Banjo Race, who probably had some really epic. I wasn't watching, of course, but they probably did some kind of BK or BT thing. Not sure what. I'm sure it was great, though. We're going to continue the rare love with DK64 Randomizer.com.
DK64 Randomizer.com. Is that the same randomizer where we can have all the funny music in, like we're hearing right now?
Yeah. I believe so. I believe so, though. I'm not like 100%.
I said this. Right. Are you ready?
Looks like one person ready, but then one person unready. So it'll just be a moment.
We'll be good. I was talking. We were chatting a little bit right before this started. One person did indeed come up to me at EVO and said, "I love your Donkey Kong 64 stream." So we're slowly spreading. We're getting out there. There's talks of, can we bring DK64 to the EVO main stage? It's it's a conversation.
Well, let me go talk to Mr. John Evo himself, and I will make it happen.
This is quite a silly start. Yeah, we're all just kind of staring in shock at the orange and the red slam, looking us dead in the eyes.
right, what are we waiting on here? Looks like we are still waiting, which is okay. It looks like the race room has devolved into a controller tier list discussion.
What's coming out on top right now?
I see people saying that they are using a DDR pad to race this, so clearly the discussion is going in the correct direction. Someone says they're playing with a mouse and keyboard, so massive respect. You got to be able to aim at the zingers properly, you know?
Yeah, right. I mean, people be trying to get up their APMs, but I'm trying to get up my KPMs, my Kongs per minute. That's the aim of the game.
Speaking of Kongs per minute, we have the final person ready up. We're about to start, but before we close the bet, you are able to gamba some money, or I guess by money I mean channel points, on if we find Kongs in the first 45 minutes or not. So if you are watching live, go ahead and make that gamba. Let's start.
Get on that gamba. And I see that the players here are off to a roaring start. Got some Moon Song in the island here. A big fan. And we are going to do the immediate clumsy dirt check. I agree. I am also clumsy dirt checker.
Just got to do it. This is the classic. Tiny chunky starts, obviously a good start. Though I feel like those are like some of the stronger Kongs have. Obviously, you have no moves.
Huh.
And we got Chimpy charge immediately.
Interesting.
Now, Chimpy charge, again, you don't have Diddy, and like even still, what are you going to do with Chimpy charge, right?
Yeah, we're going to peek here. This is a rainbow coin for the caves lobby. Or sorry, the behind Banana Fairy.
5 caves, golden bananas. So level 2 caves, 5 golden bananas. And hey, oh, here we go. So castle room's 1.
Okay.
Testing is 5-8 DK. Castle, tiny.
Beetle race!
Oh, baby. Cabins area 6 and lanky. Hey, this is clearly late like donk is the way to go, right? We have Beetle Race already, and we have this amazing start. We also know that DK and Lobster are K Rule, so what is this? What is this remix track on GenericDude1? I've never heard this one.
This is a Toho song, but it's mixed to sound like the bonus theme. It's one of my favorite mixes on DK64 Randomizer.com.
You know, I need to put this one in my track bag. I'm not sure how I missed this one, but I clearly have made a mistake.
Yeah, this is a banger. There's a couple of these. Like there's one where it's Jungle Japes, but it turns into Bone Trozzle. I appreciate that one. There we go. It's going to be another quick banana, so that's 3 quick ones.
DK Chunky for our K Rule fight.
Or is that for K Rule fight or Helm?
Or sorry, Helms. Thank you.
It looks like Forest is going to be our first level. Do not currently have any hints about exactly what to do in Forest. Again, we can technically make it nighttime with the oranges, but that's not in logic unless it's been changed.
That has not been changed, but you can hit the switch with oranges. It's not very intuitive, so it's on logic, but you can do it.
That's vanilla behavior, to be clear. That's
but it's vanilla behavior. This game certainly has some interesting vanilla choices that we kind of have worked around, so.
All right. Parrot, give us the good or bad news. If it's going to make us do this, please don't be a billion. 31 coins is a fair and respectable number. Not too bad. So if it's important, you're not going to tear your eyes out over it. Blueprint.
And hey, come on. Do it for the blueprint. Please?
Do it for the blueprint.
Look, there's a banger track in here. Please do it.
No,
come
they're
on.
Gonna match. No human on Earth. Nobody on the planet is doing that for a blueprint, dog.
But that track, it's a good one. I would have done it for the people. If I was getting restreamed, I would have done it.
Fair.
Believe me.
I believe you too, Dos, for sure. If I was, if you were in that position,
we got some more stuff here.
We got some more.
Medal rewards is 6-8 Lanky. Storage Arcade's 3 potions.
Wait,
these
Storage
races
Arcade,
are
3 potions. There's like only like 4 checks total that way, right?
Ah, but one is the DK Arcade. You can
I
never
know.
count out the DK Arcade.
But I'm just saying, it's very likely to be DK Arcade.
There's not as little as you would think because with the melon crates in the pool, that is now added, and that is part of the storage and arcade area.
True.
Well, so, not quite the end of the world.
But if this is a Beetle Race and arcade game, then we're so back.
Oh, and we got Baby Park. And there's a key!
That is a key!
More Baby Park.
I like that we've got the Guile theme overworld over there on the VerdantAsh stream. Quality pick.
The receivers aren't going to hear that, though. Very sad.
Rest assured, it's pretty good.
All right, but what's our minigame music for the day? It's Ponytail Twirlock! It's a 2% game! Unreal!
That is horrible luck. We're going to have to remember that one.
And now VerdantAsh is going to make the same thing.
That's so funny. Well, VerdantAsh, as they walk down the path of the person who will be disappointed in about 5 seconds. We'll see what GenericDude's going to find out here. See if there's anything on the cassette.
Now, if someone was, for some reason, racing us N64 with all the lag, you can do that game with DK.
Yes.
Obviously, we're not doing this game on N64. No one, I don't know if there's a single person who raced on N64 at the moment, but yeah, no,
that's an N64 advantage.
Yes, that is an N64 advantage, despite being a disadvantage for basically everything else.
Yeah, despite losing, I don't know, half an hour to lag or something. Peanut Pop Guns, there on the middle splat of the tower.
Peanut Pop Guns.
So we've got Chimpy and Peanut already. The question is, where's Diddy?
Alright, we got some more things here. So, factory. There's another ponytail twirl. Factory Prod, Galleon, Lanky Metal. Beetle Race, Inside's Key 2, Cabins area. Dude, that might be Key 2 on that ponytail twirl lock thing.
It very well might be. That would be my assumption there. So that's
Prod
Galleon
Room
Metal.
is Arcade, Storage Arcade. There's 6-8 Lanky. So from what I'm seeing here, if I feel like Key 6, Lanky Face, and possibly Key 8 is on some Omega Giga path. Because we got like a zillion hints for that already.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, Storage and Arcade seems a little important.
I don't know about that one.
Bones, now you're going too far.
Commentators curse Storage and Arcade. It's probably gonna be like Baboon Balloon or something really lame.
Yeah, right. Gonna be able to get this chunky metal here as we walk the long path of chunky for 45 bananas.
Always the most fun part about the stream, especially with the early forest start.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really have a choice. You have to climb with Chunky.
You've got to climb the whole thing. Bongo Blast. Interesting.
And that is on CB rewards. Still nothing as far as... Because, like, that's not the inside of the mushroom, even though that was hinted for Key 2. Like, that has nothing to do with it. Because it's CB. So.
Just because we got it inside the mushroom doesn't mean it's inside the mushroom. You understand, chat?
Alright, so we have basically the whole mushroom area clear. I wonder what the next plays are going to be for these two.
We have not checked Cranky, I believe, yet. I think they're heading straight over there.
I think it was a medal. I think one of them are.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, it was a team medal. Correct.
Both of them are wanting to go back up, it looks like. Maybe checking the boss store? I could see that.
That'd be reasonable. Pretty tied up. Look at this.
We're gonna have a high five bonanza inside the boss room here.
Where's my Castlevania Aria of Sorrow gamers? Oh, try to go up the skip. That always stinks when you miss the backflip there and then you lose and just going on the side.
I'm not sure if it's actually like this, but on my stream, they're basically tied. They're like literal milliseconds apart.
Yeah. There was a slight, Generic Dude started a little bit later. So I think they are actually like milliseconds apart.
They both decide, obviously, that Golden Banana's not going to be worth it. We have a double pause exit.
Get out of there. Okay, we're now having a little bit of a divergence. VerdantAsh is electing to go buy something from Cranky.
And I think VerdantAsh did not go here at the beginning, question mark.
Oh, did they not at all?
Unsure. But regardless, that is what they have made with regards to decision. Nothing there. We saw that earlier on Generic stream. That was a medal.
And I believe the dirt was just like a banana or something.
Now, I would hope that we see Ponytail twirl sooner rather than later.
Right? That would be the ideal. So we do have a hint that something in Cabins area is important, but I think the only Cabins area stuff we can do right now is the one Kasplat and Candy is there, correct?
Yeah, but Candy, shops are not on the path to... Like, shops have their own area, little area.
Yeah.
In the hints. They're not, like, part of the area, like, actually on the map, so...
But we... Oh! Third melon. It could be a slam, right?
The most important upgrade of the game.
True. Massive. Banana, we are going to buy it.
Yeah, this is just me one of those, like, okay, I'm just going to buy these and we'll move on.
Yeah, once you... Because also it's going to break the threshold for more hints, right? Which could help give a lot of direction here.
So those who don't know, the hint system is based in the pause menu, and you are given hints progressively based on your golden banana amount, and you get hints up to your 50th golden banana. So that is how you kind of want to pace yourself in regards to getting hints.
Yep. Jetpack is useless, by the way. It's not that cursed of a scene.
I still want to see a DK Arcade in the qualifier, or like even right? it's probably gonna be like if we do see DK Arcade, it'll probably be both DK Arcade and Jetpack. So maybe I'll commentators curse that into existence. Hey, there
it is.
Okay. A sigh of relief as the 2% game can now be defeated.
We had to get it eventually because, like you said, that's very likely key 2 in that bonus barrel.
More GBs here, but we cannot get those. Generic Dude doing a little bit of a trick here to get to the Kasplat platform. Very nice.
Okay, managed to get center platform enough. Man, let me tell you, you are playing Soul Calibur when you go on that thing, man. You really not gonna not get knocked off.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that? That's Seal Raceway of the Horde.
Seal Raceway of the Horde. I just had one of those last night, brother. So we got Seal Race and Beetle Race. We're getting like the Infinity Gauntlet of races. There's Lanky.
All right, well, there's one. And we've seen where the other 2 Kong locations are. One, which is Donkey Kong, is an Aztec crate. Diddy is locked in aisles by Lanky Kong. So we know where all 3 Kongs are, or all 3 of the Kongs we didn't have before are.
Always nice to know. It's nice to have the old lobster part of the squad. Look at this lanky color's kind of gross.
Puke green overalls.
You all right,
green
man?
Arms. All right, here is our check in the cabins area for generic. Oh, and it is a golden banana.
So there's something important here. Nebulously, we cannot access it yet. Diddy is found by Lanky in Isles. Donkey in a melon crate. Aztec.
So someone in chat said this was Usain Bolt seed, but like I believe it was Qualifier 2 where we had all the Kongs within minutes. So definitely, this is definitely not Usain Bolt pace by that standard.
Going straight back to Forest here because we're good. Yeah, just makes sense, right? Just go grab key 2 ASAP.
Yeah, you have to advance the seed.
So I think the fastest way to resolve the cabin's logic at this point is because we already have bongos. Like, you just get DK and it happens to be a sliding puzzle. That would knock that hint out the quickest.
Yeah.
But obviously, a lot of stuff in cabins.
It would be really funny if this game's like, this is not key 2.
Dude, if this isn't key 2, I'll eat my hat. If key 2 turns out to be the all guns check, I'm going to be mildly upset.
I don't think it can be all the guns check, but I think there's a chance it can be the lanky checks at the top. There's still that. Okay,
is indeed key 2.
Okay.
Things still make sense. We still live in the regular reality. So level 3 here, you want to ideally... There's a couple things you want to see. Factory makes a lot of sense here. We can immediately rush for that.
You can't not win your 1 gold banana short. You gotta turn in that blueprint if you want to get in.
God, the 1 blueprint turn in. Are we gonna do it? We are. Snide. Nothing in the Diddy check. It's a Donkey Kong cover of Mayhem Temple, a classic. And here Snide is going to say that it's a DK Chunky, so which is nice. We already have bongos, so we only need a triangle for Helm.
Yeah. And Monkey Port and Gorilla Gone and Bones. But yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
A little fella called Vine Swinging might have heard of it.
All right, now Generic Dude is entering Factory. We'll see if VerdantAsh follows him shortly.
Oh man, is Verdant also gonna roll up with the 9? They have 9 right now.
I actually am not sure where they're going. They want to check the Alanka rooms at the top. I hope that's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So you technically need Orangutan logically to up there, but with some nicely timed tiny kick slides, you can actually get to the top and hit that switch.
Tiny kick slides are, you know, it's like the new craze. Everywhere I look, I feel like people are tiny kick sliding out of bounds.
Yeah, this is not a very easy trick to do.
It's the song I was just talking about. It's the Jungle Japes, but it's Bone Trozel. This is also a classic.
This one I know for sure is in my pack.
Barely didn't get up there.
Rip. Hey, there we go. Okay.
All right, we got there. And dude, when you see a barrel guy up there, I feel like you...
The worst part is you have Super Duper Simian Slam too.
Yeah, which makes it longer. Lanky Super Duper Simian Slam is so bad. Like for chunky switches, you're chilling. Chunky slams are great.
And we're just taking a nice little chill ride on the production arm.
Cool. I'm not gonna lie, every single time I am jumping over and hitting switch 4 before I go back to get more bananas. I get so paranoid.
Oh no, and VerdantAsh also needs to do a sad from turn in.
And yeah, they're gonna, okay, yeah, they're gonna check. They're gonna turn it in. I thought they would get like one more from the lanky switch potentially. Okay, so we know that this is Way of the Horde.
Yes, and we also have a hint that production room is Path to Key and nothing else. I think this is likely going to be either Monkey Port or Gorilla Gone.
Or it could be swinging, right?
Could be, but that locks a lot more things than the other two.
True.
GenericDude really has a banger track back. I need to see if I can find out if I can get a copy of this one.
Excuse me, can you send me the candy file in my DMs? Thank you.
This can also, chat brings up a good point. This also can be triangle, but again, that's not as likely.
Yeah, it would wipe triangle off a lot of other stuff.
It's in fact Gorilla Gone. Okay, well, that lines up with all the hints we got. No issues there.
Oh yeah, we have. No, the Kasplat takes another life. I think every day of the week you start throwing oranges at that guy, right? It is so risky to hop over there.
And then when he gets to the bottom, the cop is waiting right there.
If that cop caught him, I'm sorry, I'm alt F4ing. I would have said, hey, thanks for having me on for the stream.
And chat would have immediately went to the clip stream button.
Great. Nope.
Hey, we have a move here.
Something here from Funky.
Can just barely buy this one. It is okay. Well, you do need this one, and this does actually confirm because Lanky Phase needs two things. It needs barrel throw and it needs trombone. It means that Gigapath thing that we saw earlier is going to be for trombone, and it's almost certainly that Key 6 also is going to require trombone too. So we'll see what happens.
Interesting. I would wonder, is there a reality where? Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me look at these things. We got a lot of stuff going on because there's a lot of things going on in the cabins.
Also, really quickly as well, we know factory testing areas where the Horde 2 keep path of 5, 8, and DK. And there is actually something in here right now. Oh, the Baboon Balloon! Why did I say it earlier? No!
You have cursed this seed, Tudos. How dare you hex it like this?
So that means Baboon Balloon is potentially path to keys 5, 8, and DK.
Which means
oh wait, no, there's another poster right here. Okay, so this is best case scenario because this would solve things that quick.
Wow, that is that's so convenient. I feel like that's rarer to happen. And that is diving. That would make sense. So that is one of our storage hints that we had.
Yep.
So that is probably important for 6-8 Lanky.
Maybe, we'll see. There are two other potions here. Can't rule anything out yet. Oh, is that a key in that?
I think that was a key, right?
Yeah. Oh, and there's a red potion here.
Man, loaded.
Tiny locked red potion.
All right, what is this going to be for VerdantAsh? Off the Baboon Balloon. It's gonna be Sniper Scope.
Uh-oh. I almost like the, I almost like that worse than
now hold on.
Oh no.
Is it turning into Lanky Tower? Is the question.
I feel like Lanky Tower and Castle is sus right now. It could also be the Castle tree. It could also be Diddy's underground dungeon thing in Castle.
Yeah.
But the fact that Sniper doesn't lock that much does decrease the pool of things. Nothing too exciting in the other shops here, just a bunch of GBs. VerdantAsh is really pushing hard for medals here.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. It's an early stage. You never know.
All right, what do we got? Funky Factory Share, we know that. Travis got foolish, let's go.
Oh, easy peasy.
Lighthouse
At least
Key
he's got
7.
one thing going for it. What was the last one?
Galleon Lighthouse Series Key 7. And then the last one was something we already did. Where else? Yeah, Lanky
easy
case, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, bosses are dead. Sorry to say, everybody. I cannot believe Dogadon has finally passed on.
We gotta get the Dogadon 2 fight on stream one of these days. Well, maybe we have, but I don't restream every single one of these, so it's possible I missed it. Regardless, we will probably see it again at some point for sure. Just like we'll see Arcade and Jetpack.
Yeah, so that's going to be a blueprint over here. Generic Dude now going to be getting Baboon Blast. They're going to do the quick 1-2 of Baboon Blast Sniper Scope and go, oh god, what does this portend?
And because both players have diving here, we are gonna go into level 4 right away, hopefully. We got a lot of golden bananas that we really get right off the bat just from entering here, so we got a really nice pool of stuff we can work from.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's pretty messed up they use Baboon for 2 different moves instead of, I don't know, another monkey that starts with B, like Bamandrel.
Everyone knows that one.
Bamandrels are my favorite monkeys. We are going to get this chunky banana over here. That's so funny. The generic dude is skipping. They're skipping balloon. It's like right next to them.
I mean, you can do this. This is what most of the top runners do, in fact, do, but he's not having a great time.
But it's right there.
Yeah, this is funnier, though. He's like trying an alternative strat, which is not as fun. Skip Baboon. He's gonna find Baboon Balloon that next one where he's gonna be like, oh no. Okay, there we
go. Welcome to bonus stage.
All right, it's Verdant's turn to head into the production room. Hopefully, she has more luck in there than Generic did.
Yeah, well, I think do prod last.
But going this way, you're gonna get guard jump scared. Hopefully, that doesn't happen here.
Well, okay, no, they saw.
She was playing with fire there.
Sneaky
Walked
mission.
right behind the guy. Oh no. Oh, and she's doing this as well.
Yeah, she's gonna be going on straight through. Chunky's a strong guy. He can take a couple of these straight to the chin.
I mean, they have 3 melons. Everything's fine.
You know, you ever really think about why are there fireballs flying across the treadmills as well? Is that helpful in production?
Considering I know nothing about it, I'm gonna assume yes. And here's where Generic Dude is very sad.
Yes. Oh, great. Taking a pause here is Generic Dude.
Yep. That's a da-da-da-da-da. One of those Price is Right things where you totally fail the game. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, I looked at Verdant's stream there and I thought that was the cop she was running.
You thought they were
right
just
towards.
rushing down the cop?
Yeah, I'm like, oh no. All right. Almost done with Factory. Generic Dude. VerdantAsh should be right behind him.
Get over
We're not going to see any boss fights, which is the sad. We're not going to see any Trophenscott feeding. Looks like we're just.
That's great for the runners to know, though.
Yeah, we're going to level 4. Ash is not going to tag level 4 here. Yeah, we got level 4 castle.
Level 4 castle, which at this point, you are probably really staring at Lanky's tower. Probably going to at least give it a cursory glance.
And there's Diddy. All right.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I just want to point out that Castle Lobby for Generic Dude is such my favorite track of Banjo-Tooie.
What track was it?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I will see. There's a lot of noise.
Yeah, well, there is a lot of noise. But they have 16 they can enter.
Oh, a Tailfire Fireside? Oh, yeah. I think that is
Ice side.
objectively the correct choice. Tudos? I knew I always liked something about you.
Yeah, I bullied you men into doing that one. By bullied, I mean he did it on his own volition. I just pretended I made him do it. So. I don't know what track this is here, but it's a banger. I'd say this for every DK64 randomizer track. Like, every track's a banger. There's 1,000 songs.
Going on through here.
Verdant is probably going to be leaving here shortly.
Doing pretty good on bananas, all things considered. We've got a big 20. Not able to really buy anything
Yeah,
worthwhile
20
there.
gold bananas in 30 minutes is pretty solid. You can't really complain about that. VerdantAsh gets her gorilla gone. But
Yeah, they are electing to do the orange strat. 100% agree. 1,000% of the time, this is what you do here. You do not jump over there and immediately try to beat them up.
All right,
so they are going to try to do
this.
this Diddy Sniper.
That is a gold banana. But he had to check this because of the
Oh,
sniper
dude,
pad.
did you see that? The big guy got in the way of the balloon.
That's our best friend, the clump.
God dang it, Clump.
I think Verdant's gonna, no. I was gonna say she was gonna attempt the trick to get up there with time, but she just realized she has blue. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Normal,
barrel throwing.
intended way. This is in lots right here. Nope, it's nothing.
Nothing. No, we do not have the legendary triple PTT seed.
Now, my question for you, Bones, where is Vines?
I was just thinking the same thing.
They're in
I
level
don't
4.
know.
They can't find Vines in level 4. We have our three basic training moves. Orange is excluded, of course. You have to find before entering level 4.
Yeah, so it can't be here.
Got some Conkers going in here, and we just have a key.
Oh!
Key 5?
Key.
Key 4. Okay, that
Key
makes
4.
sense.
Yeah, which we do not have hinted in any capacity. It's good to see it.
Well, it was
How
an
you
easy
doing, Key 4?
spot, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And another batch of hints here shortly, unless Generic decides. Okay, here we go. Cave's Helm. Pat the Lobster. Calstops Foolish.
Wanky's trombone is behind Lock and Key,
Forest Metals Key 8. Gallon
which is
Caverns.
probably pop guns. Right?
Yes, we did. Sorry, we got bongos.
Oh, sorry.
Forest Metal rules. So that doesn't mean it's over for sure, but that's likely already complete.
That's right, it was the candy jump scare. I thought it was the funky jump scare.
All right. I wonder how deep, because you have Chimpy charge. Okay. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you don't normally have moves to do this here because there's a lot of moves you need here. Generic is going to opt to do the crypt. It looks like. Yes, he's going in.
Makes sense. I feel like sometimes you just look at you just happen to have all the moves for it, and you're like, I guess.
Yeah, like it's hard, right? Like you don't have any hints for that as far as we know, but like yet you feel like you're obligated to. I guess it's not the end of the world because if you do go this way, you get a balloon just for entering and then 15 more for doing the room. So like Diddy's Medal isn't the easiest thing to do here. So like
It's actually a huge pain in the butt. Yeah.
the consolation is you get his medal by doing this.
Oh, try to get the big side on the switch.
A really silly way to get the balloon here is you actually have to hit the numbers in the incorrect order to unlock it. Most efficient way is to just hit the 4 again after you do the correct order, just like so.
Yep. It's a balloon spawn. Very weird. Explains why, as a youth, I always had, 90 bananas on this stage.
Okay, we are leaving castle. Very interesting choice. It looks like we want to see what level 5 is. Definitely do not
Fair, right?
blame the decision. We did get castle rooms, I believe, has 1 potion, but nothing else. So I definitely get wanting to check level 5 first.
Yeah, especially because this almost certainly has to be Aztec, right?
Yes. Because the rule is you need to have all 5 Kong. You need to have the 5th Kong in level 5 or earlier.
Yeah, so it has to be Aztec because we know DK's there.
Yes. VerdantAsh also going to do Diddy Crypt as GenericDude did earlier. In the meantime, we are going to get a taste of what's in Aztec. Hopefully, maybe it's like a gazillion bananas. We'll see.
That'd be cool. Well, we also know that we do have to go there eventually to do the beetle race. Classic
oh no,
song
he's
here.
22!
Oh my, that's twice in the same run, dog!
And based on the way VerdantAsh has been playing, like, she is going to end up also having 21 going in if she exits out of castle from this room.
Yeah. That's a real...
He's opting to go back into level 1.
Yeah, interesting. What are we focused on here? Making a knight?
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to look for vines. That could be the play here. I'm looking at my hints though. I don't really see anything else. Maybe he wants to push the forest metal rewards. Well, we did get bongos on there, which fulfills that hint, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's necessarily what the hint was talking about. It's kind of like a hidden trick about the hint system here. The hints the hints that you get for the pass only hint for 1 item. Now, if there are 2 items that get you the same thing in the same area, there is a chance that can happen. So that's definitely a reason why you want to check your areas full if you're still missing stuff. Really cool strat that Generic's trying to do here in order to do this room without the guitar, with no light. Found by our very own Kirk Q. Not having a lot of success right now, but it involves long jumping to this middle rafter, pulling yourself up, then realigning yourself using the shadow. I don't quite know it, but it is a very interesting one. It looks like GenericDude
the way a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he knows the strat entirely. You can always just light the rest of the way with the peanuts like he is right here.
Is it worth it for the blueprint? In for a penny, in for a pound? Yep, we're getting that blueprint.
And the good news is you get the fairy check as well.
Mm-hmm. That's a banana here. And so the question is, will Verdant get 1 more banana before they go check level 5? Looks like they're opting to go poke around a little bit more in castle, potentially checking out some rooms.
I'm a little surprised that Generic just didn't end up going back into Aztec, just because, like, DK is on a crate, and it's likely not the Rocket Barrel one. So, like, you have... Like, not having DK kind of sucks for travel, because he's the fastest Kong with normal speed without, like, power-ups. So, like, he's a pretty decent advantage to have once you get him. We'll see if VerdantAsh goes... Like, VerdantAsh is not going to have the golden banana troubles that GenericDude has going in level 5. So we'll see what VerdantAsh does there.
Checking out Diddy's attic, or Lanky's attic here, rather. Isn't in logic because we don't have grape, but...
ZX a check.
And it looks like Verdant is going to be doing the long walk for the tiny metal. Oh, are they going to be checking Lanky Tower, actually?
You can technically check that. Even though you don't have grape, you can check it. So, Castle Rooms does have 1 potion, so you know there's going to be something. Potentially, anyway.
Gonna head over here and grab the quick Crate and Kasplat twofer. Why get the banana if you don't fight the bosses? Because the banana medals are randomized to be random items, and you get them at 45 bananas. So that's why you'll see when they get like 45 bananas, something will pop up on the screen. That's like whatever the medal's randomized to be. It looks like we are going to be checking out Chunky Museum here. Is it just a play for bananas, I guess? We can take a peek at what this is, see if it is the potion, right?
Yes. Even though you don't Prime Punch, you can just stand on the switch. You can also take a picture of the fairy through the window here. It is legal. You just can't take it behind the wall. So that was legal because the fairy was sticking out between the silo and the building.
Gotcha. Got a good shot there from Verdant.
I'm surprised Verdant didn't actually go just check the Chunky thing, but
yeah.
That is another time sink for something you're not even gonna get, so I get it. We are finally gonna get a taste of level 5, and hopefully Donkey Kong. 5 minutes till 45 minutes, which means our normal bet on Twitch stream for channel points is will you get all 5 Kongs within 45 minutes. That is currently in jeopardy depending on the moves GenericDude makes here.
Aztec currently in logic for Ponytail Twirl because we still don't have vines. Where the heck's vines, Tudos?
Call me back tomorrow.
Okay.
Because that at that time I'll have watched the VOD, so I'll be able to know by then.
Oh yeah. At that moment in time. Okay, we got a tiny move here.
It's not gonna be vines though.
No, it won't be. It can't be. Better bow.
Now, we don't know our 3rd rule phase yet. It's possible we need that. It's not going to be Chunky phase, though, because as long as that production room hint is what it's telling you it's for, right? It was factory production room is key 8. It was just Gorilla Gone. I believe we checked everything else in there. If Chunky Phase was in here, it would have hinted for Chunky Phase as well for that hint.
We got the Diddy, the legendary Castle Diddy medallion. And Diddy has 6 bananas in Castle right now.
A lot.
A lot.
Very good at collecting. Now, we could see Generic going to... Okay, he's not. I was going to say, like, he might opt to go into Tiny Temple and, like, do a bunch of stuff in there, and all of a sudden, our sub 45 for all Kongs is in jeopardy. Our Vin Diesel mode, so to say.
We are almost assured to get it here, unless they truly get distracted by, I don't know, checking all the 5-door temples before they get Donkey Kong for some reason.
Or if we get the nasty... There is a nasty way where DK could be on the crate.
He could be on Jetpack, which would be very funny.
Or alternatively, he could be on the crate inside the Llama Temple, which we don't have access to. You can actually get the Jetpack one out of logic by doing some really interesting jumps with Ponytail Twirl. I'm not sure if Generic knows it yet, though.
Wait, he can't be in Llama Temple, right? Because that's blocked by Blast.
Yes, but you can get the one on top of the Llama Temple by doing some Ponytail Twirl stuff.
Oh, no, I meant the one inside Llama Temple.
Yeah, Llama Temple is hard locked out right now. There's no way we can get him if he's in there.
DK being DK locked would be good, though. I think we should add that in for Season 4. Add the possibility.
Yeah. We have some more hints coming on the side of VerdantAsh. Let's see what they are. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
This is like Gigapath City. What the heck? 5-8 DK Castle Rooms is... Oh, there's 6 Lanky again. Insides is 6-8. Oh, Jesus. I saw a lot of things. 6-8 Lanky Diddy is what you saw? Okay. So Diddy phase is our last phase.
It is, yeah. So we know we need Jetpack for that. Is this going to be the Kong? It is not. So DK is on the roof.
DK is... Oh, no. So, unless GenericDude knows a Ponytail Twirl trick, doubters are feasting. You do need to make the tower go up.
Are they going to do it?
Now, the tower, getting the check on the tower is rocket barrel locked. But if you do that little trick that you did there, you can climb
Which is very
the tower.
easy for the record.
Yeah, it is very, unless you bang your head against the gong. So we did get a forest mushrooms inside hint, and we didn't see anything else. So I have a feeling we might see another check here. I think we may possibly see the dark room lanky check that requires pounding 5 mushrooms, which is kind of a pain in the butt to do. Oh, Generic Dude knows it. I think he knows it.
They have to do it like in 20 seconds. Oh my god, are they doing it for the believers? Are they doing it?
Oh, that was a bad get off. Oh my god, they have 20 seconds.
On the edge of my seat. They're good.
No,
they dropped. Throwing for content.
15 seconds. Come on. You can do it, Generic. You can do it. Oh,
no. The drop off again.
Doubters. The
They've got
Doubters
like
are
one
gonna
shot.
win.
They gotta go. No, I don't think there's enough time. They fall off again. The Doubters get it. That's so funny.
Oh, no. Now he's going to get it here. Nope. This is a very finicky trick. Definitely needs practice. Definitely is very dependent on where you're positioning your Kong when she grabs on the side. So hopefully he gets it soon.
Verdant taking their time here. There we go, on the side, and this should be our lovely Donkey Kong. Which begs the question, where the heck is Jetpack?
Well, you know it's got to be earlier than that.
Yep.
So you can consider part of the logic tree in this equation here. So like Rocket Barrel's not going to be later in the game.
And VerdantAsh once again stuck here trying to get up this mushroom.
This climb sucks. Yeah, if you do it, it's easier if you do it diagonally. She's trying to do it diagonally now, but like, if you're trying to go straight up with the kick slide, it's not very lenient. There we go. Cool.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to check the lanky dark room here, which could be our big hint here for our mega path of 6-8 lanky Diddy.
Meanwhile, that barrel enemy is not a friend of the stream.
No, especially when you've got Super Duper Slam, that you got to pay the troll toll there. You got to give him a coconut or give him an orange to get out of here. It's a melon, so it's not going to be this.
Hey, we want to check the other one now. Or unless you did check the other one.
Verdant did, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Verdant did
yes.
because they got locked in, so they had to leave the level.
Which means the other inside check is either going to be the 5-gun one, aka the legendary check, or it's going to be Chunky's, which requires pineapple.
Yes, if it is indeed Check of Legends, then man, this seed is good. We got 2 races and the legend itself. Pretty good.
Lara has been really wanting a death seed from her lately, so. Okay, here we go. Factory Shops was the one I didn't get earlier.
Key 8 Lanky.
It's Key 8 Lanky.
What did we get in the Factory Shops again?
We got Barrel Throw, so that is not part of the Gigapath. It's good to know that Barrel Throw is part of Path to Key 8 somehow, so that's something to keep in mind. Dude, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hints for Lanking Key 8 so far. That's funny. I really want, because diving is involved somehow, I really want to see one of them. Oh, wow. That was Guitar.
Oh, right, yeah. We did get Peanut already inside the tree, so that's already satisfied for a lot of stuff.
But Guitar was something that... We don't know if we need Guitar, I don't think, but that's something GenericDude never got.
True.
That's interesting. Now Vern can just easily do this room, no problem.
Yeah, they don't got to do any fancy tricks. They can actually just light it up. Generic Dude electing to go back to caves here.
Yeah, we do have the cabins area.
Yep.
Having Bongo does get you 2 checks. Obviously, one's out of logic because you need homing and coconut gun for it, but you do have some incentive to come here. Don't blame him for doing this. And leave it to the late night seed to give us potentially long one. We don't know that quite yet, but if this feels like we might be here a bit.
Yeah, this does not feel instantly solvable, but
as far as moves we're missing right now, this is just to get K and K rule. We're missing Vine Swing, we're missing Baboon Blast, we're missing Rocket Barrel, we're missing Trombone, we're missing Triangle, we're missing Monkey Port. That's 6 moves we're still missing. It doesn't even count the ones we need that aren't required to beat the game.
yeah. Missing quite a bit. We can do Winch. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Winch was just a gold banana, right?
Yes. That was peaked a while back.
Oh, getting on up. There you go.
I don't know if anything is on. I wonder if Generic's doing this. That was really interesting.
No, what happened?
I wonder if Generic is trying to Hail Mary Vines here.
Oh,
there's Baboon Blast!
We found it. There we go. Yep.
All right, so we do need Baboon Blast, so that checks a move off. And actually, that's the reason why. That probably tells us that the factory testing area is Path Baboon Balloon.
Yeah. We know that something on Caves Metal was 5-8 and Donkey. We know why it's Donkey. That's resolved, but now we are 5-8 gaming.
So now I can imagine that we are going to be hitting up some Baboon Blast pretty hard here to find Key 5. That seems like our next step.
Nash is a banana. I imagine we're going to eat wall here.
I think
we're
going
to...
I want to think going to factory is next because now... maybe he won't. He'll go to forest. Really, I don't think it matters where he goes here, but, like, he's got to hit up the Baboon Blast stuff. VerdantAsh, in the meantime, needs to figure out... VerdantAsh is in the right area, but she needs to figure out soon that she does need to get Leggy Smell. Oh, great. It's logically required to Baboon. Oh, is this Vines? Yes!
We found Vines. And that is actually...
she left 2! Oh, boy. They have 2 different things that they forgot. Oh, man, this is so good.
We have diverged quite hard. VerdantAsh here having guitar and also having Vines.
Oh, man.
Just some money in here. Yeah, there is a cop in this room. That's kind of
there is.
Oh, careful with those. Get to check this melon crate. Man, DK's cabin has really become just a stack check nowadays.
All right, now we'll see if VerdantAsh knows the skip. Oh, it's a chunky potion.
Pineapple. That could be mushroom insides. Also
yeah, that routes beautifully because now he can go do both Baboon Blast and Chunky's check. Something else to note as well, Castle Tiny Mausoleum was hinted away of the Horde. Neither player has gone back there. Obviously, Verdant doesn't have Feather quite yet. She's gonna be getting it shortly here. Generic Dude has not gone back for that yet, so it's something to keep in mind. But the real question at hand, though, will the Bean have something?
That's always the question. That's all the stream chat talks about day in, day out. All they want is a bean seed. We've got more wrinkly hints. All right, just doing a little bit of shopping here.
All right, chat. Will the Bean have something?
Let's see. What you got on the bean here, kid? Got dirt?
It's a blueprint.
Sorry, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Now,
I know it's a little to see it. You can all go now. No, I'm just kidding. Stick around.
Now, hear me out.
Okay.
What if they need one more gold banana to push them over the edge? That blueprint is sitting right there.
You know, they don't have a lot of moves. What if they get to 59 and they're like, that's it. That's all I can do. Sorry, 63.
Looks like we are doing a full clear of the mushroom area. Definitely don't blame for doing this. We're gonna see what Boom Blast next for sure, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not that.
Okay, that one. Again, prod area, or not prod area, storage area. Looking a little hinted right now.
Oh, he never went and got. You know what? I think we got peanut popcorn on inside, so maybe he probably. Yeah, I'm just checking my notes now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's for peanut.
Off. Yes, okay. Because that would resolve it for Diddy. We know peanuts are important for Lanky 6 and 8.
Yep.
In here. Don't have jetpack yet, so yeah. The question is going to be, does Verdant do the tiny ponytail skip in order to snag an early donkey? Gonna check this baboon. This is not one of the ones where it's hinted because it is a shorter one, so they're gonna be blasting on over.
Well, this wasn't
not that.
But the DK arcade.
Hold on. The DK arcade.
The DK arcade. Now, let's see.
Come back up here to get some bananas.
Hold on, we got more stuff here. So Aces can totem key 8. Forest City Melwath. So what do we get in Oasis and Totem area? I only remember getting DK. I don't remember anything else. There was one more hint on there I did not have time to see. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. VerdantAsh second guessing her decision. I guess so.
Yeah, also neither has grab, by my knowledge. Generic Dude checking the insides here. We know it's nothing.
All right, VerdantAsh is going back into castle. This is what I thought was gonna happen at some point, right? Because like Mausoleum is hinted. You do need feather and ponytail twirl to get it. Technically, you can go out of logic. Obviously, Lanky can enter the mausoleum too with the grape. It's the same room. And also, you can use oranges to damage boost yourself across the lava to get Tiny's gold banana check there. So, quite a few ways you can go with logic to get that check here, but we finally just have enough access to do it now on VerdantAsh's side.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're going to pull out of this. I mean, ultimately, if they snag Rocket Barrel out of this, it's like, oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, too bad. That is the wrong switch.
It's tough out here, Tudos.
I'm saying that as if I haven't done that many times before.
You think this is Sax? Oh, yeah, I feel like this could be Sax, right? Because we still have to do Beetle. I think you're correct.
Beetle still need, but remember, we also need Mini Monkey for that. And it is some kind of tiny potion.
Yeah, Mini Monkey or Sax? Uh-oh. Done fell in the goo, we did.
It looks like Generic should be getting Vine shortly, and that should put him squarely ahead of VerdantAsh.
Still doesn't have
unless
a guitar,
unless he doesn't do Diddy's room for some reason. Wait, no, he doesn't have a guitar. That's right.
He can't.
Oh baby, there's definitely no one ahead then at this point. This is very interesting. Both players are kind of on their own, like
Mini Monkey,
paths.
yeah, is indeed the Monker. So now once we get Sax, we'll be able to do Beetle Race. Mini Monkey gets Barrel. It gets Jetpack. We know where Jetpack is. It's in arcade storage.
Oh, that's right. Oh, VerdantAsh is going right there. Oh boy, she can be making up some ground right now.
And then this would let them get Donkey Lickety Split.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good job to Vernon immediately going there. Man, that lack of guitar is really kind of killing Generic Dude here.
Now you have to think like that is basically an unhinted forest metal. Like you have
that
to
was just
think,
a random forest metal that Vernon was being thorough with.
Cause like if you think about it, like forest metal rewards is path key 8, that actually leads you to 2 items that get you key 8. It's like that situation we were talking about earlier. Like like the hint is only pointing to 1 item, but there could be another one there. And there's Rocket Barrel.
I called it. That's a tricky because they got Bongo from the metal, so that instantly satisfies that hint entirely, right? So then you're just like, oh, okay, like I'll move on with my life.
Yep.
So now they're gonna rushing getting DK here. Verdant is actually, I think, quite a bit ahead with that, right?
Generic's gotta find guitar now, but Vern definitely feels more ahead at this point. Because I feel like from what we've seen, having DK, obviously he's had Baboon Blast, but like it doesn't feel like it's gotten him that much further right now.
Oh, sorry. Last batch of hints. Oh.
It was Storage Arcade is a Gigapath. That's all I know, and I'm presuming that Storage Arcade Gigapath is for Rocket Barrel because Diddy was in it. So
Llama has a key.
Ooh.
Well, that's the Baboon Blast hint.
Yep, that's key 5 right there. Which means key 6 is in factory and storage behind that Prime Punch gate, which means all of these hints that we're seeing, we're going to be getting Prime Punch at some point along that chain.
Yep.
All right, there is key 5 collected on the side of Generic Dude. We are going to level 6.
Oh, did Forest Diddy Metal get away with the horde? Sorry, every time those hints popped up, I was looking at the wrong stream. Thank you. Okay, so Generic will get bailed out by that.
Okay.
They're gonna get hinted to that.
He wants to go to Galleon first, though, it looks like. Galleon level 6. It is 46 going bananas. Not today. See you later. Goodbye.
That is the 3rd time this guy Generic Dude has been turned away at the door.
I mean, at least he wasn't like 1 short this time. At least he was like so far where it like didn't even matter.
That's just so unfortunate.
So I'm pretty sure Generic did actually take a look at that pack of hints with Diddy, Forest Metal, Wave, the Horde. But obviously, like, didn't look like he was even rushing back. Looks like...
Well, Galleon Metal's looking juicy, right? Because that could be Punch, correct? Or am I crazy for thinking that?
There's a lot of stuff on that path.
Yeah, I mean, that path is a mess, but like...
But looking a little bit further ahead on the path for what Galleon has, Galleon Seal Race has something that's probably going to be Monkey Port because that was a path to Key 8 earlier. Since that does require Baboon Blast.
Verdant is going to Castle here.
Generic, please check your hints. Underground Key 4, Factory, Chunky Sword, Rail by Arcade. Okay, well, those aren't useful. Alright, so this on the right is VerdantAsh checking Castle Rooms hints. This is pretty expected. In the meantime, we are going to get our first glimpse of Galleon. It looks like we're probably going to be getting Key 7 pretty quick here, just because of the hint. Really, there was only one Key 7 hint, so it's likely going to be an easy to access area.
And GenericDude is going to be picking up a lot of colored bananas.
Great music for Galleon.
Quality music.
This would make Galleon playable to me.
Oh, you know, I'm with that. I would agree. Galleon's got vibes. I just don't gel with those vibes. Oh, I think they accidentally got gravitied into that bonus barrel.
That seems to happen a lot, does it? Personally, I don't think Galleon is that bad of a level. But there's a lot of water.
There's quite a bit of water. I don't think Galleon's that bad. I think Mechfish sucks. Sorry to the Mechfish community. I'm sorry to speak out of turn like that.
Our Mechfish community bullied us to put a Mechfish emote for our set of emotes on Twitch.
I would do well to not underestimate the Mechfish community.
So what Ash is pushing now is we did have a Caves of Hell lobby as path to Lanky Kong. That's what we're looking at right now.
What is it? Pearl.
It's a pearl. Well,
Pearl.
I think. So here's
Not
what
even
I think.
getting it.
Here's what I think is
Disrespectful.
happening. I think Trombone's gonna be in one of the Primate Punch checks on the Kasplat in Caves lobby. Just because remember how we got all of that junk, right, for Key 6 and Lanky? And we know Key 6 is Primate Punch locked. So since that check is just Lanky locked and does not have Key 6 for Caves and Helm lobbies, I'm pretty sure that's where Trombone is going to be.
Fair.
So we, like, once we get Primate Punch, like, I feel like a lot of the seed is gonna really open up for us. In the meantime, VerdantAsh really needs to find Baboon Blast. We know it's on Caves Rewards, and she's pushing it right now. I'm hoping she gets Lankies, because that's the one we need.
Yeah, that's the one big thing that they are lacking. I wonder if they're gonna go check Diddy's cabins, because there is still an outstanding cabins area thing, right? Or did we fulfill that?
We did not get anything in cabins yet.
Right.
Like, there's going to be, like, and I think VerdantAsh is going to check it eventually, but, like, we need to get this Gigapath going.
Interesting. They're gonna check the mini monkey tunnel here.
Don't blame him. Mini Monkey.
Kevin!
Kevin!
Oh, they're fighting back!
Does Kevin have Key 7 for us?
Dude, the elbow slam on Kevin? Come on. Why you gotta do Kevin like that? Oh my god, Kevin is really... Dude, no! The Kevin lock! Get me out of here!
He got out! Oh, it's Key 7. Kevin had Key 7. Let's go. Oh no, VerdantAsh left!
Oh no.
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
back,
she just wanted to pause things. Okay, that's fine.
Man, that was like a 5-hit combo from Kevin. The left, right, left, right.
Punches flying all over the place. They say that DK64's hidden genre is a boxing simulator, so I get it.
True. It is the best fighting game I played this year next to Street Fighter 6, so I mean...
Yeah, I can't wait to see the K. Rool fight at EVO next year, dude.
Yeah. Please do not do the K. Rool backflip for timing in finals. It's asking for trouble. Wow, it's a good thing we can open that blue switch because we started with Super Duper Slam for some reason.
That is the benefit to starting to it. We didn't get any hints, but Japes is the last level. And Super Duper Simian Slam would lock a lot of things in there. Dude, Verdant is chasing the wrong metal right now, and I hope she does eventually go for Lankies too.
Unfortunately, there's a wrong tree and a right tree, because Generic did a very good play there, right, where they hit the teleporter and immediately just warped up to the Kasplat to get the big Lanky Banana pack, and I don't think Verdant did that routing. And they are hard convinced, I think, that it's Diddy's metal. 45, that's going to be Rickman. I don't think there's anything in here now yet.
The thing is, like, K's metal rewards was hinted. Like, you need to be pushing that. So this is definitely a feels bad moment right here.
Yeah. Oh, no, Verdant! We're going to factory! No!
I'm trying to think if there's anything in factory that she would possibly want, but, like, I don't think there is. It's possible that she runs into something here, but I think this is just a dead end. I think it looks like she's going for dartboard. Bad hit detection wheel.
Did they not get... I don't think they got the balloon... Oh, no, they did. Sorry. No, I'm totally crazy. What are they doing? I guess darts, yeah?
Like, if testing her is hinted, she's just gonna do everything in there. So she'll do darts, she'll do number game.
Ooh, we're gonna try to count?
Because we are doing number game, get ready to count, chat. We need your help. DK runners don't know how to count to 16.
Ooh, Flagra getting us off to a good start. Big one. We got a 2, got 3, and then 3 threes. Okay, I don't know if a Roman numeral 4 is sanctioned.
I don't know what that is. I just see IV.
Well, we're doing pretty good, I gotta say.
Wait, now there are people posting 2 numbers, like 1011. That's cheating too. You can't just post 2 numbers in a row.
What is a log 10? Get this out of here.
And then ending at 69. Beautiful.
Oh, we missed the banana. We have to do the backflip of shame.
All right, we have our first glimpse at hit number 50. What do we got?
What is this?
What is here? Really crap. DK Arcade, come on. DK Arcade.
Wait a minute.
Do it. DK Arcade. Let's see it.
We are doing bad hit detection.
No.
The hitboxes were made in the cave.
Here's the thing. If Verdant doesn't get anything else in factory testing, there's a hope that it pushes her back toward Cave's metals. Because you only got Baboon Balloon, you only got Sniper Scope. That has to be something. There's Monkey Port right there. That's actually not where I expected it to be. But we did get it nevertheless. What was that even on? The Lanky metals? Wait, no, we got hinted for that. Of course we got it.
Yeah. That is, wait, yeah. Isn't that on, wait, that's the hint that's Galleon Metal 6-8 Lanky, correct?
Yeah, that's it. Well, it might be it. We did get Lanky Galleon Metal Wath. So, who knows what this is going to be.
Cabin's area is 6 and Lanky. How is, wait, so then Monkey Port and something in Cabin's area is important for this. Could it be Sax?
Guess we're about to find out, aren't we?
Good race theme, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just jamming out. I don't care about the seed logic right now.
Logic? This is just a stream where we jam out, chat.
Yeah, this could be Triangle. This is a path to Key 8. I did say Monkey Portal, but yeah, I forgot we didn't have Triangle. So this likely Triangle here? Maybe not.
This is likely Triangle. I'm just wondering what's the other Key 6 item that's hinted in Cabins? Strong Kong?
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
And everyone was wrong. I think we go to Aztec?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to Castle.
Oh, yeah, library. It could be library for sure. It looks like Generic Dude's heading straight there. You're so right.
Now, a little fact about the library is that there seems to be a tendency where, like, people... Oh, there's a potion up here! What could this be? We keep finding, like, different things.
They have really different items at this point.
Both players are playing basically 2 different seats right now. And really, I think both of them really just... Oh, that sucks.
Caught by the cops, and you're to blame. Donkey
Did we see
Kong 64.
did we see what the 50 hint was?
Oh shoot, did we?
I don't know. I don't know. We definitely have access to it from Generic. Well,
Generic here is going to be snagging Mini Monkey.
This is gonna be even put him further off of the path of where he would need to get vines.
I keep forgetting Generic Dude doesn't have vines yet. Hunky Chunky?
That was bait. That was 100% bait. There's no way.
He was too big to be called bait. He was too hunky, too chunky.
VerdantAsh needs to check her hints. Doesn't look like we're going back to the right place. That's okay.
Verdant is going
now,
to Aztec.
From what we've seen, there hasn't been anything of value in Castle right now.
Outside of Mini Monkey.
Yeah, but we do know Castle
rushing down the library.
Yeah, Castle Room's hinted potion, and with that other hint that we had for Strong, or from getting Strong Color off that one hint, like that means something could very likely be in there. That's why we're going this way. Wait a minute.
Instrument upgrade too,
dude. VerdantAsh is just getting all the bait tonight.
They've gotten so many off, like, not important potions. Unless, you know, it could always be the 2% Hell game for Hunky Chunky.
It could.
And then we'd be looking like a fool, chat. We'd be looking silly. They're gonna be checking Vulture. Do it for the culture. What you got, old man? Nope.
Dang, VerdantAsh does not want the Banana Fairy. Probably going
like
5-door temple next.
I think this race could be close, but it's just whenever Ash just has the epiphany, though, they need to run back to caves. Like, they need to be there yesterday. Checking 5-door.
There's gonna become a point where like you're gonna check your hints again just to make sure, and like you gotta see that Cave Smell Rewards one. It definitely happens. There's a lot of hints, so
yeah, a lot of logic to juggle in these.
Especially on a very tricky seed like this. There's a cop. There's a blueprint.
That's a blueprint. Dude, I always love the cop movement where you see the cop and you see the skid animation immediately. You see them get jump scared.
Let's go. Let's go.
Going to caves. Going to caves.
This is the right place.
We going spelunking? Why is Generic Dude going here? Monkey Port. Are they checking the race?
They're checking the race, I think.
Or wait, no. I don't think they actually checked this for Diddy. No, they are. They're checking race for sure.
Well, they don't have Rocket Barrel.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, he still doesn't have Rocket Barrel. This could be something.
Their items differ so much. It's hard to keep track of who does what now. There's a potion here!
Yeah, this is a triple race seed, y'all. 3 of them things. How did they miss that flag? Did you see them miss that flag?
This race is jank, but it fits perfectly in DK64 because of it.
I remember at some point, there was the conversation in the rando development where it was like, should we just auto-complete the bonuses? And it was like, what are we playing DK64 for? Like, it's for this.
I do want to point out that this is on that gigapath to key 6 and Lanky. So this was a very good decision by Generic Dude to do this.
Does that mean strong, like, library's probably not what Strong Kong's important for?
No.
I mean, it could be, but... Simeon Spring?
You have got to be kidding me.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
Huh? Cabins!
Yeah, cabins. Upper Diddy Cabin. You go to Upper Diddy Cabin. Wait, no, you can't. You don't have a guitar.
No! Or Rocket Barrel!
VerdantAsh, save us. Oh, she's collecting the... Yes, collect these. Yes, collect more. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're trying to get those Boo Boys. This is so weird. Generic Dude has, like, big guitar-itis right now. This is a quality seed, dude. Us.
I saw Igloo is key 8. Igloo key 8. That's the last one. And we did get Ponytail Twirl there, so that does satisfy things.
I think Ash is going to elect, maybe not thinking to take the number 5 teleporter here. They're just going to fly over to the Kasplat bonus. No, they're actually going to... Are they going to check? No, they're just going to use this to grab these bananas. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like VerdantAsh is going to be on the path here no matter what eventually. Like, she's really collecting all of these banana medals at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she knows which one it is, right? We just know it's generic.
Correct.
Yeah, and they're probably going to use this, fly over to the Upper Kasplat. If and I was a betting man.
The classic Pillar Kasplat. The owner stream went down. Oh, no.
I'm telling you, man, it's a Soul Calibur stage. You got to be careful. Do some peanuts on the approach. Oh, electing to use the Z button strats. Rare strats indeed. 5 off.
Oh, she's got the Baboon Blast one, or the Baboon Blue one, so she's fine.
Whoa! Careful with that.
And there's Baboon Blast. Verdant finally has a path forward.
They do indeed, but they do have to kind of arbitrarily go and check Llama now, right?
Well, you do know Baboon Blast is needed. So, like, at this point, you just check all the Baboon Blast checks.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she's going to be doing now. So it's just going to be a matter of time before she makes it over to Llama Temple.
Oh, is Generic finally going to be getting Diddy Medal? Looks like it. No! No, they're not at all. They're ignoring the red bananas.
Yep.
Entirely.
That's a really hard one, to be fair. But, like, that's how the beans drop in DK64 Randomizer. There's just 2 things that are instantly on the same path. If you think about this way, chat, if you have 2 items that are both path to key 8 and they're in, like, the same area, the chances that one of them could get hinted path to key 8 is double for basically everything else, right? Because there's 2 items there opposed to 1. So there's basically double chance that would happen. So there's an elevated chance that there's going to be multiple things on that same path in that same area. That's just how statistics work.
Forest Diddy is specifically hinted. I'm wondering, a Generic Dude looking like they're kind of... No, they're leaving!
Dang, dude. You hate to see it.
Oh, man. Must have really just not, like... It's very easy when you're just... Oh, my God, they're running in circles. They're thinking. This is the thinking man's dance. Look at him go.
I want to. Usually when I get into this position, I like to pull my hints and go through to make sure I didn't like miss something. Like even if you write everything down, like you definitely want to check your hints. I've miswrote things multiple times, like over the course of several seasons. So like,
for sure,
it's definitely worth making sure you have all the right stuff.
And also, when you're trying to balance going fast with being really thorough with your seeds, it's very easy to... Oh, dude, that was Verdant's second baboon check. That's so lucky.
I mean, it does open up the llama temple, so like that technically would open up more chunks. So
yeah, so if you're going for density, I suppose that is the highest one, right?
So we are going to be advancing in Verdant's seed. She will be going into Galleon. She will be getting... well, what is that? Monkey port, and hopefully she uses that to suss out where the Simian Spring hint is, or the Simian Spring location is.
Ash is going to factory. Oh, they're checking. Wait, you already got the baboon blast. What are we blasting here for?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe she thinks something else is here.
Oh, well, we know Storage Arcade is important in general, so I guess they're just looking for whatever the heck that is.
Yeah.
Do they have grab? No, they did not get grab. Only
Generic has grab, yes.
Yeah. But VerdantAsh does not. Okay, so Verdant just wanted to check that. I think the sanity. That makes sense.
All right, now she's going to level 6.
What was in library? We have not gone to library.
No, we've been in library. There was nothing there. Yes.
Oh, okay. It was nothing? Wait, so why do we have Strong Kong?
I don't know. I think it might be for Cave's lobby. I don't know if either of them looked at that. We'll find out. All right.
Oh, is it hinting at pineapple? Yeah, in the cabin.
Oh, the thorn vine. Yep, that would make sense.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right.
Then pineapple is for what? Can't remember.
Look, I'll be with you, $2. Trying. It's 11:30 at night. Trying my best. A lot of logic flying around. It's great to see.
Or. Oh, Helm game. It could be a Helm game.
Are we close to the end yet?
We'll see. I think here, about being close to the end, I think VerdantAsh has a path forward towards the end. I feel like in theory, I think VerdantAsh has like everything needed to complete the seed within the next 30 minutes. Obviously, we don't really know the ending. The seed can throw anything our way. So, we'll see.
Are we gonna do the DK blast here?
Please don't forget Kevin. I probably just jinxed it. She's gonna forget Kevin, then we're gonna be here for another hour.
Well, they do have to do this because CO race.
So end of it is key 6. And trombone. Primate punch locks key 6 and probably locks well, we know it locks key 6 and it likely locks trombone in Cave's lobby. That's where I'm right now. We do not know where triangles, as far as I know, probably in Tiny Beetle Race. But we don't know that for sure. We're still missing Sax. Maybe that's in Diddy Upper Door Cabin.
Yeah, we still need Sax in order to do Beetle. Going in here. Get that last couple of wrinkly hints.
Gonna flash Igloo Path Key 8. Generic Dude is lost in the sauce.
Yeah, Generic Dude they are straight saucing. Again, I think they gotta make some hard eye contact with their hints.
Are we sure Diddy's medal was hinted? I don't remember that. I never wrote it down. Then again,
Everyone's
I
saying.
It looks like he is going into forest. So maybe. Oh no! When you check a check, you've already checked. I've been there before. Okay, we're finally checking Kevin.
And we're checking Kevin. Let's just peek. Oh, dude, this Kevin is fighting back
Kevin
today.
is on fire today. Wow.
Oh, okay. Managed to outspace the punches. Gotta be careful. Watch out. This Kevin's got hands. Kevin's got the footsies. Kevin's got the neutral. This guy was top 8 in Evo.
So, just a fun fact, for those who don't know why we call this Kasplat Kevin, this caused an incident in an early Season 3 seed because people didn't know that you can kill him with the water level high like this for an early item you needed. So, it caused an incident, now we call him Kevin. And now VerdantAsh is Key 7, likely going to be getting Lanky's medal reward shortly.
And GenericDude is finally getting Diddy's medal.
So this is nice. Both players are going to have a path forward at the same time.
Yep. GenericDude is going to...
I think and I hope that GenericDude just pushes caves immediately after this.
Yeah.
Because he at 1, he'll be able to get vines, and 2, he'll be able to push the upper Diddy cabin.
I think GenericDude is going to do a facepalm loud enough to be audible no matter where you are in the world. Let me know if you hear it. Boom.
There it is. Yes.
Got the gazump, and they are now immediately running straight to caves. They are indeed going straight to the cabin.
I've never seen a run to caves faster than that one.
In this exact moment, GenericDude is the fastest DK64 speedrunner of all time. We're getting reports the facepalm did indeed register on the Richter scale. GenericDude's forehead has a big red hand sign on it. And now Verdant is going to be doing Seal Race.
And here we are going straight into the upper cabin, as I suspected. The problem is he still doesn't have vines, but we can save that for another day. At least he has the item to get it, right?
Yeah. Will he remember to check Igloo? That is a good question.
So yes, because we did get the key 8 or Igloo's path the key 8 check for the 50th hint or the 50 GB hint. There's a decent chance he'll just go back there. We did already get ponytail twirl from that though, so I don't know.
Just bring it on in. I did not see the color of the potion through the grate, did you?
No. Maybe this is. I think this is just gonna be Sax.
I think it is too.
No, it's not.
No.
This is Primate Punch
It's
right
punch.
here.
This is punch, 100%.
Okay, this is our path forward then. We don't need to do Aztec Beetle Race if I'm correct. And folks, let me tell you, I may not be correct.
Oh, it could be this Kasplat, actually.
Yeah, it could be the Kasplat, it could be the Strong Column.
It's Kasplat.
Okay,
that is our trombone.
Okay. Now he knows where Key 6 is. Now then he'll just need vines and we're good. S just needs to get Lanky's medal.
They are looking. Double checking the locations that they've seen.
Oh, I guess we still don't have triangle either, don't we?
We indeed do not have triangle.
So I think that's
I think that's what Beetle has, yeah. We cannot ignore that.
So where's Sax
It's a
from?
bonus stage.
Chat, where's Sax? DK Arcade? Sax's Arcade? I think Sax's Arcade. It's in the game? Thank you. Never would have put that together.
Samian Spring was in the castle race the race car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is
There's
monkey port on
monkey
the side of
port.
Ash. Which will they now immediately think to go check Castle Race? There, looks like there's a galleon.
She is only 51 gold, and she might just go the treasure room for some quick GBs before leaving.
Cabin's hint was just 6 lanky.
Yeah. Oh,
Sprint.
that's not gonna do anything. Sprint. So that's our final storage and arcade thing.
Generic Dude is now thinking real hard. Sacks on boss, it can't be. Tropsikoff is actually just foolish. No bosses.
Yeah, but Flarga, who made the seed, was talking about it. Maybe she put it on the boss as a joke, a sick joke.
You know, I'm always... You seed makers tend to make some truly devious stuff. But outright lying to your players, now that I can get behind.
We still potentially have a pineapple check we need to chase.
I think it's going to be tree sniping. I think Chad is right on that one.
Yeah.
Because that would fulfill also our sniper that we haven't done anything with, I think.
Now, Baboon Blast, where was that now?
Blast? That was Lanky Metal and Caves, right?
Yeah, okay. The Caves Metal rewards us path to 5, 8, and DK. So,
Generic Dude is... They are doing the teleport dance. Generic Dude is really... This seed is making Generic Dude have an existential crisis.
all right, I think VerdantAsh may be pushing the car race here.
Looks like they may be. They do not have... oh, they do have Strong Kong, so they also might be checking Library. Depends what they're doing.
Well, we know there's only one potion in the room, so it'd be silly to check library if you knew that. Yeah, at this point, Generic really needs vines because that will help him out with the rest of the seed. I don't think because getting that Saxon is likely going to be crucial to beating the seed. Looks like we're chasing a Baboon Blast path here, which is fine. VerdantAsh is about to get Simian Spring, then she can go back into Cabin's area to get that check and eventually get Primate Punch, and that will get everything for her except for Triangle, which she can use that Helm to get Triangle and Saxons.
Man, I can't believe we got 3 races this seed. That's so funny. Turning down the banana. Bold.
You have 63. I don't think he's that concerned anymore.
I don't know, man. Things can go wrong, you know? So VerdantAsh here going to be able to get the... Wow! Car slammed into him. Rude at best. That's going to be Simian, which should be big warning signs that they should immediately go to Cave's cabin.
So yeah, you can do Springless Upper Cabin, but it is a moderately difficult trick. I would not expect most runners at the very top level players to know how to do it in a quick manner. I can't even do it like really quickly either, so really tough. So here's VerdantAsh checking all of the Simian Spring checks, but I think she's going to figure out eventually she has to go back to Caves, which looks like that's going to be the case. Yep.
Yep. Probably looked at that hint and then went, wait a minute.
See, it's okay with Twirl, but only if you don't have Lanky, because then... Because, like, you have to do a double mid-air trade if you have Lanky if you're going from Tiny to Diddy, so that makes it tough.
So nothing in Llama Temple here. Generic Dude. Generic Dude might actually be falling a little bit behind here. Ash is kind of making up some ground.
Yeah, once Ash gets key 6 and trombone, she is good to check the hints and helm. Generic won't have that ability.
Checking 5 door. He's checking chunkies for density here, it looks like. Because they know pineapple's important.
So for Golden Bananas, VerdantAsh currently is 54. She does have 5 blueprints she needs to turn in, so really she needs 5 more Golden Bananas. So she is a little short on Golden Bananas at this time. Banana Belt 2 coming out on generic side.
Oh, he's gonna use more
Vines is
coconuts?
Diddy Igloo.
That is Punch. That's something gonna make you think a little bit. Where was Pineapple again? Chat, help.
It was in Mills. It was in the DK mill.
Oh, okay.
All right, we are going to factory, and we are getting key 6.
Yeah, Verdant has not gone to cabin yet.
Well, Strong Kong itself, basically everything you Strong Kong hints for is skippable. It's still very useful for figuring out where things are located.
Yeah, when you find out Strong Kong's important, it at least hones you in, because it's only really a couple things.
I think Generic wants to check the Strong Kong locked check in Aztec. That's what I think he's doing here.
Checking Dark Room, which has Sprint, which is galactic bait.
VerdantAsh only needs 2 more Golden Bananas pending a turn-in, so she's doing a lot better now.
Gonna go snag key 6 here.
And then hopefully she remembers or figures out she has to go back to Cave's lobby. There was a Cave's Castle Helm lobby hint, so hopefully she goes back to Cave shortly. Oh, we got Pumpkin Hill.
Oh, thank God. Take it to the fridge, Cranky. Give us that melon.
And
going back here, so we're sticking in Aztec. Wow.
Oh, he's staying a Strong Kong for the people. Let's go.
Yeah, we say a Strong Kong for the culture in this chat. Interesting. Going for B metal? That's not gonna be nothing. Banana Fairy. And Verdant is going to Galleon. Did anyone do Cannon Game? No. And
She's chasing Primate Punch checks at this point. She's probably going for the quick ones, but like gotta follow those hints.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Hey, you can't blame Generic. Generic's lost in the sauce right now. We've all been there.
We've all been lost in the sauce.
But the good news is he is going back to the right place. This will make this a tight race again if he brings it back. This is fine for Verdant because she still needed Golden Bananas here.
Yeah, needs a couple of these. And they are going to be doing Diddy's Igloo.
Yes! Let's go! Oh, this might be a close race now.
Oh, they're going for it.
Somehow the paths are going to converge, chat.
They both thought of it at the same time. That's pretty funny. Blasting that guy. That is Trombone.
Verdant is potentially saxophone knowledge away from go mode here, but she is still missing Pineapple. We'll see if she actually needs pineapple.
I'm trying to think. Do you need pineapple? And there's vines. Generic Dude's got the vines. And Generic Dude here is going to go for the hints.
VerdantAsh, even though she does not have pineapple, is shortly on his tail. If pineapple is purely for a helm game, this is going to be a very close race. If it's not, Generic Dude should win this easily.
They're both going to go here to try to... they need to both get the triangle hint. It's going to point him at Beetle Race, isn't it? There's no shot. Is this race actually going to come down to Beetle Races, 2DOS?
I'm scared.
No chance. Absolutely not. We're not allowed to have races this late anymore.
Chunky
Wait,
Gloomy
Gloomy Galleon. Wait a minute. Is it canon?
What was... Barrels was Path Key 8. I think it's canon. It's got to be canon, right?
I think it's canon. So that is pretty disastrous here for Ash because they do not know where pineapple is. I think Generic Dude is gonna pull ahead very quickly here. And they are going straight for cannon. Going right on over. Let's see how Generic Dude's cannon.
There's definitely a chance it is still like think about it, right? Like the 5-door ship, you're not getting that one because that's obviously triangle locked. You already checked the we already checked the Prime Punch ones. Well, obviously we didn't check the ship, but like the chances that the canon game has the saxophone is very, very high. Very, very high.
Huh?
Whoa. Is this a double 2% for Coconut Gun? We never got Coconut Gun either.
Maybe not.
Oh my god, Generic literally is going for bananas first.
Interesting.
Or is he going for this one?
It could be Drunky Chunky. Looks like he's going for Drunky Chunky.
If Beetle Race might have Coconut Gun, and this whole thing is for nothing.
That would be endlessly funny.
Verdant, you have to check all of the hints. Wait, yeah, Verdant knows. Generic doesn't know. Verdant checked this because she wanted to see if you needed the gun for this. This was like a 5D chess move. I was wondering why she was doing this, and now I know why. Oh, it can't be punch locked. Right. I still want to see both hints checked. Looks like we are going here first.
Blueprint. Yeah, but now Generic has to be canon.
Meanwhile, it's not on the ship. I just missed what that said.
That was the Chunky Gloomy Galleon.
No, the triangle.
That's tiny, right? Okay. Yeah, it's on Beetle. Yeah,
it is Beetle.
As foretold.
That's a for sure Z's. Ooh, and VerdantAsh probably not liking that.
Yeah, because they don't have pineapple. And here we go. Gonna be doing canon here. Should be Generic Dude's race to win. Assuming they do not have the most disastrous time doing cannons.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Verdant. She's got to go into Forest Mills. That's not where she went.
Uh-oh. Going to Galleon. Gonna probably be desperately checking here for Drunky Chunky or Metal.
Definitely very curious of where Coconut Gun is. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't just fall on that on one of these paths. Very surprising.
Was Pineapple hinted? Yes, but in a weird way because it was, Strong Kong is important and it's behind the Strong Kong logic. A rank stand.
Well, that's definitely not saxophone.
Verdant has gotten so many bait hints.
All right, here we go. Will Generic Dude be able to game?
All right. Let's see how they're feeling with the beetle races here. What do you think? How many coins is it going to be, 2DOS? What's your prediction?
I'm going to say 46.
46? That's a good number. I'm going to say the beetle is going to be not nice today. I'm going to say 51.
Oh, 25! Very nice.
That is a cooperative beetle. Very chill beetle music.
I literally played this track at the start of the stream.
It's come full circle.
Yo, where's my Persona fans in the chat?
The DK64 Persona community has dozens of members. Dozens.
Actual dozens.
Alright, now you're chilling. You got so many darn coins. Just get to fly on through this. VerdantAsh is unfortunately just kind of drawing at straws here, just running into the lighthouse. Gonna check Drunky Chunky out of desperation.
Oh, no!
Generic Dude! That's a tight turn, buddy. You can't take it that quick.
Oh, no.
All right, VerdantAsh, you got to make it up here.
Okay, she's probably going to have to go through her hints now. She's not going to the right area, sadly, but I think I'm hoping she pushes Strong Kong stuff. I really hope Generic doesn't like try to rush this and like accidentally die because of it. That's kind of the worst case scenario if he like dies multiple times.
Yeah, but he's unbeknownst to Generic Dude, he's got a little bit of padding here. It's okay to take a couple deaths.
By the way, this is banned because it's a glitch, but there is actually a skip for both beetle races. For this one, you can get up on the ledge on the side at the very top and ledge clip through, and you can crouch fall all the way like down to parts of the slide until you get to the bottom. And then the caves one is like a lot trickier because you have to clip out of bounds on a certain spot, then long jump into the ether, and then fall on the golden banana check at the end.
Yeah, that skip is borderline impossible. Isn't it? Isn't that one like really hard?
You have to practice it. Yeah, it's a lot of practice. It's definitely not impossible, but it takes a lot of practice. Speedrunners at the top level for 101 have to do it. All right, the good news for Vern is she is going the correct way. I hope she sussed out the Strong Kong log, and I think that's the case. So it looks like Vern should be finished. She'll still finish behind Generic, but it won't be like super far behind.
Yes, they're going the right way.
This is definitely like, you like to see this.
You like to see this. I think, I could be wrong, but I think when Generic Dude checked this, I think he was just going for density. I don't know if he explicitly was like, yeah, Strong Kong. I think at the time he was just like, yeah, there's 3 checks here.
I think I agree. I'll have to go back and check the VOD, but I think I agree with you. I think he was just going because like he didn't have a path forward, so he was looking for density. There's a cop here. There's a cop here. There's a cop.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
I do like the play though because she wanted to see if that was the check. That would have been a really quick one. She could just leave.
Yep.
Oh my god, I love that Generic is saving the race cars now in this mini game.
Thank you for reminding us that this was a race seed. This seed had nothing but races. And they're gonna, there it is. Get pineapple launcher. Run into cannon. Yeah, this is gonna be, Verdant is actually gonna be pretty, like, behind, like, just a little bit behind Generic Dude here in the grand scheme of things.
And now Generic's realizing this was coconut gun required?
Very funny. Yeah, where the heck is coconut gun? Only Hunky minigame can save Ash now. Can you imagine?
Oh my god, if the 2% Hunky game is in here,
could you imagine?
The chat will absolutely pop off.
There is no Hunky minigame? That, shh. Let us believe. Don't be the fun police. Let us believe this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Verdant, going over to the cannon. Oh, a little bit of miss on the cannon. Man, let me tell you, doing cannon if you're feeling a little frazzed or a little behind is so disastrous.
Oh yeah. This is not an easy game to do. Especially under pressure. Burn did that very nicely, though.
Did very good. Gonna have Trombone here, so they just gotta go do Beetle Race, and then they'll be straight over to Helm. Ah. One of my favorite jingles that you can have in this game, for the record. That's the funeral theme from Town with No Name. That is the deepest cut I could possibly imagine. Good Ramby theme. Big fan. This
was this GoldenEye?
No, this is Doom.
Oh, Doom, duh.
This guy, dude.
He died on one! No! He died on one!
I was just gonna say that this game is not as easy as it looks. Oh, man. I gotta say, Generic Dude has had some very funny hiccups happen in the last stretch of this race.
Oh, absolutely. Now, let me tell you, Salaballs, when I used to speedrun DK64 101%, the final route I did, the very last check was the Aztec Beetle Race. And I had to do the skip. That was so nerve-wracking when I was on pace for world record doing that.
That is so scary. That is like the, can we just homie route it so that we do it as early as possible?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone in the speedrun community, can we be slower to be nice?
Well, the good news is that it's no longer at the end. Now Rabbit Race skip is at the end, which is even harder.
That's not the skip I'm thinking of. There was one skip that I did learn about, but it was like generally considered tassel. I was trying to remember what it is. Now I feel like a dingus. Darn it, not there. Maybe you DK players are just more cracked than I thought, you speedrunners.
This game is pretty broken open speedrun wise now. You can basically just walk through any room the game has a wall you can walk through now. And it's not TAS only. So that really breaks the game wide open.
I don't know if any game has the illusion of walls. Okay, I guess Big Rigs has more illusory walls, but outside of that, DK64 is like right there, you know?
Is indeed.
So here we go. Generic Dude's going to be getting this key, going to be going straight over to K-Rool.
The good news is we do have the shortest possible K-Rool phase, I believe. DK Diddy Lanky.
Yep. Good
Diddy being the hardest one, but it is the shortest one if you're good.
Yep. And it's going to be a quick win here for VerdantAsh on the Beetle race. They're going to have triangle and going straight over to Helm. Yeah, we never set foot in Japes. I didn't even notice that. You're so right.
Yeah, if you never set foot into Japes, that's almost certainly going to extend your season longer. That has a ton of quick checks, and just cutting all those checks out means you're having a longer seed.
Yeah, Celerity, I think it's fair to say that Diddy Lanky are the skill-intensive phases, right? Where you can save a lot of time, but you can also lose a lot of time.
I want to have a big shout out to our viewers tonight. We have been averaging around the 130, 140 mark, even though it's past midnight on the East Coast. Thanks for the support, guys.
Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me and T-Dos yelling into the microphone here.
Now, T-Dos, that's a new one.
Sorry. 12:04 a.m. right now, T-Dos. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. It has been a very fun seed. Definitely a wild one.
I think what happens, they saw the Super Duper Slam Orange Star and they just stayed the whole time. That's clearly what happened.
Absolutely. They're like, we got to see how this ends. I can't believe we started with Super Duper and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Hold on. In level 7, we
didn't even go to Japes.
And Japes is a lot of Super Duper Slam Lock stuff.
Does. Oh no, we went over! Generic dude!
There we go.
Generic
he fixed it.
We are finding creative ways.
Wait, was neither move required for anything? Is that true?
I don't think so. We didn't need oranges for nothing.
We didn't need oranges. I'm trying to think we need Super Slam, but I don't think we did.
We needed Super Slam. Oh, did we not?
I don't think we ever did. Because it would only be useful in the Aztec Galleon. We never had any checks for that. Like, they did checks with it, but like they did. Yeah,
that's confusing. Yeah, I think you're right. Seal race. Wait, seal race. No. Wait, you don't need it for the seal race. No, what are you talking about? It's blast. Gaslighting me. Very rude of you to do. Let's see how this Diddy's looking. Nice. Waking up at 3 a.m. for this. This is the late night seed for everybody. This is the true Mornin seed. And here we go. It's gonna be time.
And time.
Nice. 201, just over 2 hours. Definitely not a bad time at all for how much Generic Dude was spinning in place, thinking about where the hell to go. GG's. But VerdantAsh right behind. Look at this. Just has to do these 2 games. We'll be right into K. Rool.
Oh, baby. This is the best end song you could possibly get. The sad thing is we do need to mute it because Generic Dude is going to be on stream. So, sorry.
Darn.
Mornin, Generic Dude, GG's.
GG.
Flarga's
back.
I had a feeling Flarga was not going to sit idle as she pumped out baby seed after baby seed. This was a seed I'm no Flarga for.
This is what happens when all the things you can skip get hinted and all the things you can't skip are just, oh, I'll find it.
Just somewhere.
I mean, yes, I will say, at the end, if I had followed my barrels hint better, would have been able to definitely squeeze some more time out, because that would have led me directly to the vines, would have led me to the sacks, wouldn't have had to go all the way to Helm to get the sacks hint, but I'm not forgiving guitar.
Wait, wasn't guitar hinted? Am I crazy?
As far as I'm aware, guitar was... Okay, so here's the thing. Forest medals were hinted to 8. So was bongos.
Yep.
I think chat was telling me that Diddy Medal in Forest was Way of the Horde.
Where is it? All right, let me go.
You'll have to check the logs for that one, because they were pretty sure, and I never wrote that down.
Okay. It's perfectly fine. Whenever I get on Restream, I think my IQ drops by like 10 points, so...
I did enjoy your Donkey Kong thinking dances. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're doing investigative journalism right now. Pop open those hints, generic dude.
Okay, hold on. Was it direct hint or was it a path?
Direct.
I think it was direct.
Direct. Okay, Forest Diddy Medal. Yeah, okay.
There it is.
Okay, I just did not read this page.
Gosh,
that's what happened.
darn it.
I did not read this page.
Dang, you just skipped the page entirely?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
that's awful.
I can tell you exactly what happened. I was on this, and then I got the 45 hints. I never read the 30, 36, 30, those hints. So it was right here. So I went to here to get the new hints, and there's the 45. So I just assumed I read these.
Go back to page batch 7 again. When we first saw that page, it was like, oh my god, these are all gigapaths.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the guitar was hinted. My bad. Whoops.
I'm sorry.
Whoops.
Hey, generic dude, a question for you. Where's Coconut?
If I had to wager a guess, no, the Oasis item's probably pointing to Triangle. Great hint, by the way.
Just a quality hint. It was very interesting, for the record, this whole race, that you and Verdant kept getting different items in a way that it felt like you were just playing different seeds. Like, you were on completely different tracks for, like, most of the race. Like, Verdant got vines very early. You didn't get vines forever. There were so many little divergences like that.
Well, in the instance of vines, there was a point when I got key 4. I still didn't have vines then because I didn't go back to Forest to get the Diddy Medal because I didn't know about it. I mean, even then, I wouldn't have gotten the hint for it. But at that point, I just kind of figured I want to get Donkey because who doesn't want to get Donkey? And of course, once again, I go to a gate, 1 short.
It happened 3 times to you that you were short on the gates.
But yeah, I wanted to get Donkey, which, I mean, I guess he's technically rocket locked, which he's not rocket locked anyway.
Oh man, there was so many. Yeah, you getting rejected at the gates was really funny. Verdant was also getting those gates got like expensive pretty fast. It felt like.
Yeah. But yeah, at that point, I just figured I'm gonna hope the vines gets directly hinted or something at that point, because it's just whatever. You only really need vines for Helm anyway. So,
did you when you got Pineapple in the cabin, you didn't know Strong Kong was important yet, right? You didn't have it.
Correct.
Yeah. So that was like the big decision maker in this race, was you just happening to have Pineapple when you found out where the saxophone was.
Yeah, so, and then when I went to Castle, I was thinking the whole time, it was just like, okay, so it's probably going to be Donkey's room because I hadn't quite thought about the whole logic part yet.
Yeah.
But then as I'm climbing, I thought to myself and realized, wait, no, it's got to be Tiny related. It's either that ferry or it's the car race. Of course, it ends up being the car race.
Of course, it had to be a race with 3. Had to be a seed with 3 races, right? Like it had to.
Yeah. So then also I went and did the room anyway because I wasn't exactly sure what it was. But then in the process of doing the room, I realized, wait, Strong Kong legally should have gotten me Pineapple. And then I just kind of, my brain was all over the place for like the last 40 minutes of the seed.
it got very messy very fast. It felt like at the very end. Like there's kind of like a path, and then also that is time, Dudas.
All right, VerdantAsh with officially a 208.24. We will get her in here shortly.
Yeah, so I guess I would have had guitar and rocket a lot earlier if I had remembered things. GG.
Oh, yeah,
That's exactly the reaction I expected.
Honestly, I forgot that I had the Beetle Race hint. I had it written down in front of me and I just forgot. And so when I went to that pad and with that, I literally slapped myself on the forehead. I was like, oh, you know, X with it. Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, well. And so I ran over to the sax pad and I saw that and I was like, oh, it's 100% behind Pineapple. It's that two potions in caverns thing. But I'm like, maybe Pineapple is one of those potions and it's on the Kasplat, and maybe it's just on the Chunky Metal, so let's just go do that first. And then when it's not that, I'm like, okay, it's just Strong Kong. It's just Strong Kong for it, so let's just push every Strong Kong tech until I find Pineapple. And lo and behold, like,
Yeah, I was just mentioning to Generic Dude that the big decision maker there was Generic Dude just happened to have Pineapple. He just went to the cabin early because he was like, that's the thing I could do. And this happened to happen at the end. We like both found out that you needed Pineapple.
yeah, honestly, if I had Pineapple going into Galleon, I would have done Cannon Game. I'm a Cannon Game enjoyer. I think that check is severely oversold as being too hard and takes about 20 seconds and is 2 checks in that area. Like, the Kasplat takes you about 10. It's like 30 seconds for 2 checks. I think that's a pretty great location.
Telling everyone my secret. That's my secret strat.
So, like,
No, you have a point though there. I really think so. Definitely feels like it's overrated. Or I'm sorry, understated. Is that the word? What did you say it was?
Overhated, maybe.
There we go. Yeah, sure.
Over easy.
But no, for me, I routed Forest in a way where I was like, okay, I had to go back to Forest to get 8 because I'm like, I know where Vines is. I'm just gonna go get Vines and get it off my plate. And so, because I'm like, it probably isn't Bongo because Barrels is to like 8-2, and I'm like, let's just assume that this is not Bongos or like it's not Vines. And so I'm like, let's just go back, check for Vines here. And I get guitar, I'm like, oh, it's guitar and barrels. It's just in there. And so I leave. And I'll be honest with you, the only thing left in Forest at that point in any reasonable amount of access, besides when I was confused on like when there's a million paths, I'm like, I don't even know where to start these paths, so I'm just gonna check every single thing. I'm like, oh, it's rooms and Rocket Barrel gives me 6 and Lanky, so it's probably just Diddy's room. Oh, nope, that's not the starter. Okay. 5-8 Donkey. Let's try checking every Rocket Barrel check in the game to see if it gives me an item for 5-8 Donkey. Nope, that's not it. And so once I found my starter, I knew where I was going. But because of that, I was never going back to Mill's side just to get those like 3 checks. The glory of Mill's like check density had already been basically killed by me going back to get the Diddy and Lanky things. And so it was a choice made right that second. It's like, oh, do you take the next, like, because you can't even go in without Donkey, right? So it's like, so basically because I chose to do that, instead of going to try and get Donkey first, which turned out you couldn't get him first, you had to find Rocket Barrel first anyway, which I thought might be the case when I saw Freight, and I was like, honestly, it's like 50-50, so I'm not gonna like rush over there and see if I can get Donkey and like get my hopes dashed and then have to like come all the way back. So I was like pushing for other stuff. But no, that sucked.
Yeah, like I said when I came into this call, Flarger's back.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, I regret going in to Helm, but I have a mentality after like this much of like seed nonsense where it's like, I'm not entirely sure what I do and don't have correct in terms of my reads. I can go in and just get exactly what I need, and plus if it is the other things on my list. Let's just get the Saxon as well. In truth, I should have just gone and touched the Saxon and assumed it was going to be the Beetle race because of all the things that said key 8 that were like required for that, like Mini Monkey, for example, and Rocket Barrel, for example, and just about everything. like there's so many, and so I should have just assumed that. But I was like, especially when I went in and started doing donkeys, I was like, I need coconut. Coconut's to 8. Coconut is in the wind somewhere in the seed. I have no idea where Coconut is. So I'm like,
I don't know either.
Yeah, I would assume Japes, right? Because no
gotta
one
be.
needed to go there. But
which made me upset because I was really hoping to push Japes for my last bananas. Like in that mid game, I hit like about 52 bananas with my 5 Diddy blueprints and my 48 bananas. And I stopped collecting bananas. I was like, I'm just gonna get Hype Chest and Japes, and I'll get 64. It'll be really quick. I don't need to like do all these slow banana checks. I just want to find where I need to be on this path. And I kept picking the wrong starting point. Also, I will tell you, I made a big mistake. That hint in Forest Battle is actually for bongos, but I assumed it was going to be for guitar because guitar gave you vines. It's like, oh, guitar plus barrels is 8. And so I basically was like refusing to do Cabin's Diddy things because I was like, oh, guitar can't be the 6. This can't be the 6 and lanky. This doesn't make sense. And then
legitimately, as soon as I got spring from all that nonsense, I realized as soon as that happened, it's just like, oh, it's Diddy upper cabin. And personally, I just completely whiffed the Forest Diddy medal being directly hinted. So, whoops.
I got Forest Diddy medal after, before I got the. So I just didn't bother writing it down. I was like, oh yeah, I got that. No big deal. I did check the Creme spring before I went to upper cabin, but I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm right. It's just this thing here. I never peeked it, and then I was like, screw it. We're just gonna go over there and assume it's bongos, and I was right. I was like, oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I think if I don't make that mistake and I go and I visual peek that when I'm checking because I was doing all the medals for Caves Medal, because that was my starter. Eventually I figured out, oh, it's one of these Caves Medals. That's just going to be the starter. And so I was in cabins doing the donkey medal stuff, and I was like, should I do Diddy's cabins? I'm like, well, you can do it. It's like not terrible. And I think if I had gone in there just to peek and seen the potion there, I would have just spent the next 5 minutes doing the not the twirl skip, but the slide skip, and I would have had 15 minutes shaved off my time just for doing that. But live and learn.
Well.
There was specifically a part, Generic Dude, where you went back to Fungi and you were missing guitar, and you went up top on the mushroom. You were getting everyone's medal except for Diddy's explicitly, and you were walking around the red bananas, and it was like, Generic Dude, no.
No.
Very funny, but yeah, that was definitely that was a seed of all time.
I think Flargra's getting a raise this season finally. That took us for a ride for sure.
Oh,
people chucking out 120s left and right. Finally, we got a stinker.
I think
what
I realized is that Sarah assumed the mantle for preseason practice stuff, right? Because Flargra was in their Dragon Ball Z training arc. They were in the hyperbolic seed chamber, right? They were just over there channeling their power to get all the worst seeds. And now it's time. It's qualifier time. It's season 3 time, baby. Flargra's back. These seeds got hands.
We finally hit Super Saiyan 64.
Speaking of the seed being a banger here, we need to reveal to the chat and the stream what the times were. So let's do that right now. Here we have Generic Dude did get 10th. This is out of 40 entrants. So Generic Dude got 10th place with the 201. VerdantAsh did get 14th with the 208. First place was Kilvaris. This is the second first place of the qualifier rounds with a 142.52. So we've seen 120s, 130s left, right, and center for season 3. Not today. 142 was the fastest time. Alpha, Camerson, Omega, and Charles finish out the top 5 with 140 time or 14x times as well. One thing I'd like to try to do as well for these, we didn't get to do it for Qualifier 2, I think, but UMed did make a what do we want to call this, like a seed web? I always forget what he calls it, but like
the visual web
the logic
thing.
web, yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, the logic web progression.
Yeah, let me throw that on stream here really quick.
It's nasty for this seed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, I just want to say, while I have a second while you're looking at that, for all the mistakes I made this seed, I'll take 14th out of 40. Frankly, like I feel pretty okay. Like I could do better, but if this ends up being one of the 3 I drop, probably okay. You know, like I'm not hating it too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 32, like if you're gonna be making that, like you're sitting very pretty right now, I would say.
That's the goal, right?
Exactly.
Like you obviously want to care about seeding, but for me it's just like, I want to make top 32. Want to get in that tournament, and I feel like if I can get in tournament 1-on-1, so gotta get punching distance, right? Got a puncher's chance. That's what I want.
Look, once you're in the bracket, any given race.
Exactly. Any given Sunday, puncher's chance is exactly what I want. So I want to qualify. And if on a seed like this, where I make just about every mistake I can, and like I get a bunch of non-starters on getting to the actual pathing, because once you find that like one item in mid-game, it's literally just blast, right? Once you find blast in mid-game to go give you key 5, the seed just blows open. Like everything just starts coming to you at that point.
Yeah.
But it is really truly finding where your starting point is to be able to get to key 5 at some point. I assumed it was going to be punch. I really genuinely thought that the barrel in factory was key 5, but
all right,
no.
I have the logic web ready here, so I'm gonna switch to that right now. Here's what it looked like, and as you can see, all paths lead to triangle. That was like a lot of things, or that was locked behind a lot of things, I should say, as well as primate punch.
You want to know the real stinker in this one? All paths lead to triangle, but look at Mini Monkey.
Yeah.
Mini Monkey's a nightmare.
Yeah. I also shout out a ponytail twirl hard required for key 2. You barely ever see that.
That was such I go in there and just, okay, well, there's key 2. We did it. And just, oh, come on,
yeah,
dude.
that was so fun.
Same. The sound I made out loud was the most exasperated, like, cartoon eye roll sound in the world. I was like, because I had my mic off the entire time for my stream in case Generic's audio started like crackling and you need to switch to me for some reason. But I said out loud, boy, I sure hope I don't get 2%ed on this key and I have to look for this, because our first like 8 hints, 3 of them needed ponytail twirl, and I'm like, it has to be in this early area. This is possible. So I was like, boy, I hope I don't get 2% today.
Oh my god, they just found Coconut Gun. It's on Blanky Japes medal. Oh my god, dude. That's so bad. If that was hard required.
Oh imagine for a moment, right? Gorilla Gone is in a very just easy spot, right? Very simple, nothing too hard. Now imagine if you find Coconut Gun there instead, because Coconut Gun's only to 8, and Gorilla Gun was only to 8 this seed. Imagine that Coconut Gun and Gorilla Gun swap places. There's no hint for Japes. It could be easily done. There's no reason that Gorilla Gun or Coconut need to be hinted over, because there's no real waiting. So you could literally have had a Gone Casino this seed.
I mean at that point, you had the micro hint, so...
You get the hint, yeah. So Gone's not the best one for that. But yeah, there's all kinds of awful things you could have had this seed.
Wow, what a seed. It was a good one to commentate, that's for sure. But I hope y'all had a good time regardless.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ostand was one of the 2 potions in the Galleon Caverns 2 potion hint, so, which is logically required, I think, for that, because I have no idea where grape is.
I guess our faithful players who will probably be playing long after the stream will be finding that for us. So,
Probably.
all right, that being said, I think we'll go ahead and end here. We are going to be rating today. They are doing DK64 randomizer, but not in the race. We are going to be rating. I never know how to say their name, but they're Iveli Alpaca, and they are a key component to the Donk music conversion community. So they've made a lot of the big hitters, such as It's Pizza Time. It's definitely someone who we owe a lot to doing a lot of the music stuff. So shout out to them.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And really quickly before we cut off on here, I just want to thank Solid Bones for joining me on commentary. I want to thank Flarga for their contribution to race modding. Essen, shout outs to him. He woke up super early in Europe to do item and hint tracking. And make sure you follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube, and hit up DK64randomizer.com to make your own adventure. Let's go ahead and raid Iveli Alpaca, and we'll see you again for Qualifier 4 this Friday.
Later, folks.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning.